Welcome to Teen Compass, you guys. You know we are all about giving you the tools to navigate life and do it with confidence.
That's right.
And today we are going deep on something I think we can all relate to.
I think so.
Social media.
Yeah.
Is it running your life or are you in control? That is the question.
Ooh, that's a good one.
We are going to find out.
Let's do it.
So think about it. How many times have you picked up your phone to just do one thing?
Oh, yeah.
Check notification or whatever. And then 30 minutes later,
Totally.
you are down the rabbit hole. You're on Instagram, you're on Snapchat, you're on TikTok. Where did the time go?
It's like a black hole.
Right.
Totally.
So that is what we are talking about today. Are we using these things or are they using us?
Right. Are they tools or are they taking over?
And it's tough because they're designed
Very much so.
to keep us hooked. Have you ever heard of dopamine?
Of course.
Okay, so every notification, the endless scroll,
Yes.
that triggers a little dopamine hit. It makes us feel good.
It's like a reward.
It is a reward, right? So our brains start to crave that feeling.
They do. And that's why they call it a variable reward schedule.
Oh, interesting.
You don't know when you are going to get that next, or see that next funny video.
Oh, so it keeps us...
Keeps you coming back for more.
Oh, that's so interesting. And
Yeah.
I've never thought about it like that.
A little bit like gambling.
Yeah?
You don't know when you're going to win, so you keep going.
Wow. It's so true.
It is.
So, okay. But then it is not just about getting sucked in and the time. It's about how we see ourselves.
Right.
Because we're scrolling and scrolling and all we see...
It's perfection.
Yeah.
Airbrushed, filtered, perfect lives.
Everyone is on vacation and having these amazing experiences. And it is so easy to compare ourselves to that.
And that is what they call social comparison theory.
Oh.
And for teenagers, it is tough because you are still figuring out who you are, where you fit in, and then you see all this stuff online. And it is easy to start feeling bad about yourself. Why don't I look like that? Why aren't my clothes that cool? Why aren't my friends that fun?
I know, and it can make you question everything about yourself.
Totally.
And this is where I think it's so important to remember where our true value comes from,
Absolutely.
Galatians chapter 1, verse 10 says, "Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ."
Powerful.
Right. Our world, it isn't about the likes and the follows.
Yeah.
It is about something so much bigger than that.
Right. And that can be really freeing when you think about it like that. Why am I posting this?
Yeah.
Am I trying to get approval from people?
Yeah.
Or am I just trying to connect and share something that's real?
I love that. So we have talked about the comparison trap.
Huh?
We have talked about the dopamine.
Yes.
But then there is the huge one, time. How much time do we spend
Oh, my goodness.
on these apps?
So much time.
Right. You sit down thinking 5 minutes
Yeah.
and then an hour is gone.
Or two.
Or two. Right.
Yes.
And this is something that Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 to 16 talks about.
It does.
It says, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil." We need to be smart about how we use our time.
Right.
Because it is precious.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Right. So I think it is a good question to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Is this how I want to be spending my time? Is social media actually adding to my life, or am I just kind of
wasting time? Yeah. Just consuming. Yeah.
And not really getting anything back. And how does it make you feel?
That's a good question.
Right. When you are scrolling and scrolling,
yeah,
do you feel happy?
Yeah. Do you feel energized? Or do you come away feeling kind of blah or empty or maybe even a little sad?
Yeah. Comparison is the thief of joy.
It is so true. It is so true.
Yeah.
And I think we have all experienced that, where you see someone and they seem to have it all and you're like,
yeah, I don't have that.
What am I doing wrong?
Yeah. And let's not forget all the negativity too.
Oh, yeah.
The arguments and the drama.
The comment sections.
Oh, the comment sections. Stay out of the comment section.
Sometimes you have to.
But be careful because it can really drag you down.
And this is where I think of Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23.
Oh, good one.
"Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it."
So good.
It's whatever we are taking in,
it affects us.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And if we are filling our minds with junk,
right,
we're not going to feel great.
Right. So you have to protect yourself.
Yes. We do. So we have talked about all the ways that social media can sometimes feel like it's taking over.
Yes.
But here's the good news. We have the power to take back control.
Yes, we do.
It is not about like deleting all your apps and going off the grid.
Right.
It is about being mindful and intentional about how we use these tools.
Intentional is the key word.
Intentional. I like that. Okay. So what are some practical things we can do?
Okay, so one thing, and this is really basic,
Okay.
is to set time limits.
Okay.
Most phones have these built-in features now
Yeah, they do.
where you can say, okay, I only want to spend 30 minutes a day on TikTok or whatever.
Or like no social media after a certain time.
Yeah, exactly. Or doing certain times.
Yeah.
Like when you are studying or when you are having dinner with your family.
It's all about those boundaries.
Boundaries, yes.
Which can be really tough.
They can be tough, but so important.
So important. And it's creating space for other things in your life
Right.
that actually bring you joy. Yeah. And speaking of, have you ever heard of a social media detox?
I have.
Like maybe just taking a day,
A day, a week.
a week even.
Yeah, just to kind of see how you feel.
Reset.
Reset. See what you miss. Do you even miss it?
Right.
You might realize that you're not missing that much.
And you are like, oh, I have all this free time now.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. And you also realize how much mental energy it was taking up before.
That's so true.
Just to keep up with everything.
Yeah. And then while we're thinking about what we are consuming,
Yes.
we also have to think about who we are following.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Because if there are accounts that make you feel bad about yourself,
Yeah.
like unfollow,
Unfollow.
hit that button,
It's okay. You don't have to follow everyone.
and then start following people who inspire you,
Right.
uplift you,
Who are doing good things in the world.
people who make you laugh
Yeah.
in a good way,
Yes. A good way. Not a mean way.
not a mean way. Right.
Yeah.
So we're curating our feed.
You are. You are in charge.
We are the DJs.
Exactly.
Okay. And I think one of the most important things
The most important thing.
to remember
Yes.
is that no matter how many followers we have,
Right.
no matter how many likes,
Yes.
our real life
Real life connections
are the most important.
are the most important.
Yeah.
I love that.
No matter how many friends you have online, nothing can replace hanging out with your family,
Yeah.
your friends in person.
In person.
Real conversation.
Real conversation.
Eye contact.
Eye contact.
Laughter.
I think Hebrews chapter 10, verses 24 to 25 sums it up really well.
It does.
And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another.
And we need that.
We do.
Yeah.
We need each other.
Yeah.
And I think we forget that sometimes
Yes.
when we are in the online world.
Very true.
So one last thing I want to touch on.
Yes.
Instead of just scrolling and scrolling,
It's consuming.
consuming,
Uh-huh.
we can actually use social media for good.
We can.
Right.
We can.
We can share things that encourage other people. We can spread kindness.
Be a light.
Be a light. And I think Matthew chapter 5, verse 16 challenges us to do this.
Yeah.
It says, let your light shine before others that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven.
It's a great verse.
It is. It is. So to wrap all of this up,
Okay.
social media itself is not a bad thing.
No.
It can be used for good.
It can be used for connection,
Connection.
for learning,
For learning.
for sharing important things.
Yes. But we have to be the ones
Driving.
We have to be in control.
Right. Making those intentional choices.
Intentional.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Not just letting it run our lives.
Absolutely.
So the big question we started with,
Yeah.
are you using social media?
Or is it using you?
Ooh. Mic drop.
Mic drop. Think about it. So, with all of that said, what is one small step you can take today to be more intentional about your social media use? Let us know. And if you like this deep dive and want to hear more, we encourage you to like, share, subscribe,
Yeah.
and we will see you next time on Team Compass.